so we are back, and this is what I'm talking about. We got the chicken, doradito, just toasted, and into the soup stock tile. Now, do you see, hang on a second. Do you see that foam right there? We're going to skim that off, right? And you could take it one step further. After you skim the foam, you could then strain the broth to get rid of any other impurities. But I don't mind the smaller things, you know. It's just that foam. So, all right. Now, since I have my chicken cooking, I'm going to go ahead and skim the foam. And then I'm going to add to this manteca right here, my rice. Oh yeah, we are going to toast this rice in the same oil that we use for the chicken. You know why? It's going to give it flavor. And we're going to keep stirring it like this so it gives it like a toasty color. And you're going to have like little chunks of pieces of the chicken. You could take that out, leave it in. See, there's another one right there. Right now, I'm just going to focus on toasting my, that was chicken. Toasting my rice to a nice toasty color, okay? So let's go ahead and keep doing this while I skim this, and I'll bring you back to this. Okay, see that? It's going. Almost there. We don't want to burn our rice. We do want it nice and golden and toasted. Nice skimmed the chicken broth. You see that? No more white foamy sections. We have a little bit of mantequita right there, a little bit of oil. And you could take that out if you want. I don't mind it. It helps the potatoes be buttery and smooth, flavorful. We're almost done here. We're going to keep stirring this, and we're going to keep a closer eye on this now. Okay, it's almost there. It's almost there. Okay, we are there. So I went ahead and added, I'd say about a tablespoon of this tomato paste. I like to use it as opposed to tomato sauce because it has a very high flavorful punch to it without adding too much moisture to the rice. And you see that wonderful color that it's starting to pick up? That's what I'm looking for the rice. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that all the rice grains pick up that flavor and that tint. Then I'm going to set it aside. I'm not going to add it to the caldo just yet. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Yep. I know you may be thinking, it's a lot of steps just for chicken soup, but you know what? When you're going to make chicken soup, take your time, you know, get it right. And you can do it your own way. This is just the way I do it. And yeah, so look at this. I'm going to remove it from the heat because it is ready to be added when it's time to be added. Now I'm going to add my aromatics to the broth. And like I said, you can further strain it to get more impurities out of there, you know, like your little chicken bits and pieces down there. But mostly I just wanted the foam out. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my onion to give the broth flavor, the caldo flavor. I'm going to go ahead and add my cilantro. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic, right? Okay, we're going to stir that a bit. I'm going to get the oregano and add that as well. The celery and add that as well. So here's the oregano, fresh chopped oregano. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the comino. And to this size of a pot, I would say roughly like maybe 3 teaspoons. I've made caldo so many times, I don't measure anymore. I just go for it, but I'm trying to measure, and also on how the broth tastes. So if I feel like it needs a little bit more cumin, I add more cumin, you know. I'm also going to take this time to add the chicken bouillon, just a teaspoon, una cucharita, you know, it was a spoonful. And then that's when you really want to taste the broth and make sure that the flavors that you want are coming together nicely. You could definitely use more salt. I'm going to add another bouillon, or a spoonful of the bouillon, because it's salty. So if we're going to add more salt, we might as well add more flavor, right? And I'm going to let this simmer before I start adding the vegetables. Remember, I'm also going to add a bay leaf. There it is. I'm going to let that simmer, and let's add 2 because it's a big olla of caldo. And remember, we're making for 3 households. So let's make it flavorful. But you can downsize on the ingredient amounts. I'm going to write my recipe down and have it ready if you guys wish to have it. But I'd rather show you how I do it, and then you can play around with the amounts of the ingredients to fit your household. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are cooking for 2. Sometimes people are cooking for 1. Still the same thing, same ingredients, just different measurements. It smells wonderful, like magic, I'm telling you. And the health benefits to just the broth alone, just this right here, you know, just the caldo. You don't have to have the chicken, no vegetables, just the broth right here alone. Benefits, beautiful, delicious, healthy for your body. Let's taste it. A little bit more salt. Okay. Now, this has been simmering for about, I want to say 10 minutes. I'm allowing the aromatics to really come in strong for the broth. And give it another taste test, new spoon. Yes. Okay. Let's add all the vegetables, which are the corn, the carrots, and the celery. And then closer to the end, we'll add the papas, or the potatoes, and the zucchini. And then at the very, very end, we'll add the cabbage. Right now, though, as it sits, we can start scooping in the rice. So you can see that I've added the arroz, or the rice. As I stir it, little grains will come out through. And it's not going to be a heavy rice soup. You'll just have grains of rice in there too, okay? And that was approximately, for this stock pot, I would say about 2.5 cups of rice. Let's get the vegetables in. So we're again going in with our celery. Okay. Also, this is like approximately 1.5 cups of celery. And I like to have them chunky like that because I like to take a deep bite on that. We're adding our corn. Now our carrots. Okay. So in here we have the carrots, the celery, the corn. And I'm going to let this simmer for like about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to add the papas next, or the potatoes next. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the cracked pepper. Yes. Yes, sir. Look at that. That's the best medicine in the world. Best soup in the world is a soup that you can make in your own kitchen with your own ingredients. You make it how you like it. So the soup has been simmering for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add the papas and get all the potatoes in there. And then I'm going to put the lid on this. Give it 10 minutes to cook. Let the potatoes take their turn to cook. Right? And then I'm going to add the zucchini. Then at the very end, I'm going to add the cabbage. I know this is a very long video, but I wanted to make sure that I have a video on record so that my pollitos will always know how to make the caldo de pollo, right? But you guys get to see it too. Let me show you where the rice is hiding. It's going to be at the very bottom. You see that? Yes. put the lid on this, give it 10 minutes, and then start adding the last two, which is zucchini and the cabbage. And you also want to keep constantly tasting the broth, because as you add every new ingredient, it gives it a new flavor. Oh, that pepper. Yes. That pepper did something beautiful there. Okay, so I'll bring you back when I'm adding the next ingredients, and yeah, see you. Okay, now it's time to add the zucchini. Let's go ahead and do that. It's been simmering here for a minute, so we're gonna go ahead and add the zucchini slowly. Slowly. Okay, that's as slow as it went. All right, and now we just need the cabbage. So cabbage is the last thing because it gets mushy. It gets really soft quickly, you know. So yeah, this is my caldo de pollo. I hope you guys give it a try. But if anything else, thanks for watching. I hope you were entertained. Yeah, soup, the vitamins that come with it, specifically in this case, mainly the source of zinc. Zinc is a magical mineral vitamin that we need. We need it. Our body doesn't make it. We need to get it. The only way that we get it is by digesting it in the foods that we eat. You know, it helps with your immune system. It helps with wound healing, your blood clotting factors. It supports your cell growth. It's important with the enzymes and proteins in our DNA. Our body can't make it, so we have to eat it, and it comes in the form of red meats, poultry, beans, nuts, grains. You know, it's stored in the muscle and in the bone. So if we're not eating healthy because we have a hectic lifestyle, another thing I would suggest, and I'm not promoting anything, I'm not promoting a certain brand or anything. This vitamin right here by Nature Made is a Super C with vitamin D and zinc. And in the back, it has A, C, D3, and E, and zinc. You know, and you take one with your meal or with water, and it helps to keep your immune system boosted, you know. I keep this jar full in my household, and I pass them around to my kids so that they can keep their immune system healthy, you know. But look at this. Best. So, again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want the recipe, let me know and I will send it to you. Otherwise, stay safe out there, take care, and blessings to everyone. God bless.